This is Ricky the Hitman Hatton, and you're watching Lights Out.
This is Faisal Khan for Lights Out, proudly sponsored by Spartans Law. We're here in Liverpool ahead of fight week as Natasha Jonas defends her world title against Michaela Mayer, and featuring on that card is Jack Massey. Jack, firstly, thank you very much for taking your time out to speak to me. How are you doing? How's training camp and how's preparation going for Saturday night?
First of all, thank you as well. But yeah, everything's going well. Looking forward to Saturday. Can't wait to get back in there and do what I do best.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you on the show. Jack, has there been any news on an opponent for Saturday night?
Yes, so we've got a Belgian guy. I won't try and pronounce his name, but yeah, we've got a Belgian, originally from Cameroon, but good tough fighter. He's had 9 fights, lost 1, which was a close fight. So he's no bum, he's no roadman. So he's coming for the win. So straight back in there with a tough fight, really.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you in the ring on Saturday night. What weight are you going to be campaigning at? Are you sticking at heavyweight or is it cruiserweight? Because the fight with Parker was heavyweight. So are you up at heavyweight full time now?
Yeah, so back at cruiserweight, back down at cruiserweight. I mean, it's made at 48, 49, so it's catch weight. But yeah, back down to cruiserweight. Get this fight done. Get the win. Not looking over this fight, but get the win, and then we'll look for something else pretty soon after.
So is it the cruiserweight division that you're targeting, or is it the heavyweight division, or are you comfortable making both?
No, back down to cruiserweight, yeah, campaigning at cruiserweight now, so back to cruiserweight, and look for something big this year, world title.
Exciting division to be a part of now. I mean, see Riakpo, Coley, Billam-Smith, Isaac Chamberlain, Vidal Riley. So you've mentioned obviously world title, so I'm pretty sure you're past British level, you'll be maybe even European level. So yeah, how confident are you a win on Saturday night puts you back in contention? And are the fights with the Coley's, Riakpos, are they easy fights to make on your behalf?
Listen, I think so. I think some of them fights are easier made than others. I think some of them guys are more willing to step up to the plate and make the fight happen. But we just need to keep the ball rolling, get this fight done, get another one, and then we can look for something big and see what's there. But with the UK alone, like you say, it's very exciting at cruiserweight. So yeah, there's fights there that need to be made this year.
Well, it's very exciting times, and as I just mentioned, a handful of opponents that you could potentially see yourself in with. We're talking about Billam-Smith. Obviously, he defended his title against Masterneck. Wasn't as easy as people thought it would be, but obviously I'm pretty sure he'll put in better performances, and he did enough on the night. How would you rate your chances against Billam-Smith right now?
Listen, I beat Billam-Smith. Beat him hands down. Stepping with Billam-Smith, I beat him all day long, 100% confident in that. Yeah, it was a tough fight. I don't know if he was just having an off night or I was sparring Masterneck 3 weeks previous to that fight for a week, and sort of thought, Billam-Smith's got a nice win on his belt, and he's for himself here. And I think if it wasn't for the body shot and the rib issue, I think he would have lost. I really think he would have lost that fight. He was getting beat. So yeah, that's definitely a fight we want, and I think it'll make a great fight as well.
Yeah, an all-British clash. Yourself versus Chris Billam-Smith would be a fight that we'd all be interested in seeing. But given the fact that you had that fight with Parker, you got this fight on Saturday night now, and obviously you're working a lot closely with Sky Sports and Boxer. Can you tell us sort of what's the plan now? I mean, when are they going to be wanting to push you in fights with the likes of Billam-Smith? Are we expecting to see you maybe 2-3 fights before perhaps a world title shot, or are you ready after Saturday night to jump into that?
No, I think one more after Saturday, and then we're ready to push on. Then I'll chat with my manager Kevin Murray. We'll have a plan. We'll have a plan to get put in place to get these fights made and push into them positions. So obviously, I'm shouting these names out, but first of all we've got to get the job done on Saturday, and then the fight after that, and then we can push into these positions. So, but definitely we want these big fights this year.
Let's talk a bit about the sport itself. It got announced earlier on this week. Anthony Joshua's next fight will be against Francis Ngannou, who a lot of people are saying could be the boogeyman of the division, given of how much of a tough night he gave Tyson Fury. Firstly, Joshua put in a very impressive performance against Otto Wallin. It's the best he's looked in a long time. As a fan of Joshua, which I'm pretty sure you are, would you have liked to have seen him maybe go in with a Zhilei Zhang, a Parker, or even that Deontay Wilder fight that people still want to see, given the fact that the guy you fought, Joseph Parker, beat him in their last fight?
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll see that after this fight. you know, I've got confidence in AJ pulling it off. But you know, it's a tough fight. It's a very tough fight because if he can catch Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury is a very, very awkward, unorthodox fighter. If he can catch him, he can most certainly catch Joshua. So he's got to be very, very careful. But it's good to see Joshua is back at his old. I think he's back at his old self, how he used to fight. I think he went through a phase of trying to be a boxer, and you know, it obviously didn't work. You know, I think it rocked his confidence with the first fight with Ruiz. I think that rocked his confidence, and I think he had to sort of like. I think he tried to change his style a bit too much, where he was trying to box and move and get out of the way of punches. But he's a heavy-handed guy, and I think he's a fighter at the end of the day, and that's how he's won his previous fights with your Klitschko's and your Dillian Whites, and so it's good to see him back at his old self and fighting how he used to fight.
After Parker's fight with Wilder, I'm pretty sure you tweeted something about Deontay Wilder saying if you need any advice on how to handle Joseph Parker, just ask me. You know, I did 10 rounds with him and you put up a good account yourself. So, I mean, yeah, would you be open to fighting a Deontay Wilder after that tweet you sent out?
Do you know what? It's just a bit of a joke. But yeah, listen, I'd fight anyone. I'll prove that I'll step up and fight anyone at whatever weight, especially at heavyweight. So I'm not fussed. I'd step up to the plate and fight Wilder. You know, he's a big, scary monster, but he'll step up. But we're back at cruiserweight now. You know, that it was just a bit of a joke, and you know, it's time to shine back at my own weight.
Nothing wrong with a bit of banter over social media. All right, Jack, thank you very much for your time. I'm not going to keep you too long, but I wish you the best of luck for Saturday night. And yeah, we look forward to catching up with you after Saturday night.
Cheers.
Top man.